So I just showed John how to tie some shoes. Now that was one of the best infomercials you possibly could have come up with. There's a few reasons why this would have worked. So first of all, we took a simple concept and we explained why it would be good, why it was efficient, why it was something that we would want first of all. So there was an explanation behind it, and that kind of was the scaffolding for creating the next part of this whole lesson. We also did it in a comfortable environment, which is also using a shoe. That is something we will see every day in society and necessary. So it's actually an applicable skill to have in this society. So next, I helped to show John first, and I explained to him in a nice simple step. I gave him sort of the consequences and the benefits of doing this, and then I did it nice and simply. I repeated what we were going to do, and I also gave him sort of a little rhyme that he could remember. So it was a little message that he could put in his brain to hopefully help him to learn to tie this shoe and why it would be a good thing to have these shoes. So next thing we did was, once I had socially constructed the concept and we had scaffolded it and had the benefits and done it simply and had a little rhyme to go with it, John got to actually try it out. And he was able to work with me in a group, so I was one of his peers and his mentors. We're on equal level. There's no competition between us. There's positive reinforcement all around. There's the attempt to do it again if he needed. It was also dynamic in my assessment of what he did. So I was able to encourage him, find out his feedback, give my feedback on how it was a good thing to do this, and see how successful he was. And it was something that he could repeat with his friends once again, and something that I could help again, and we could have other people and form a group even to learn how to tie shoes together. And there's tons of benefits to this. So it goes along with a couple theories of development. It was in a comfortable environment. We were on the same level with one another. There was sufficient knowledge, an open atmosphere. We were working in a small group together to start, so there's no embarrassment, there's no uncomfortableness when working with this concept. And basically it was a model coach productive behavior between one another. So we were able to coach and model each other more or less. And eventually we provided closure by allowing him to actually figure out how to tie a shoe and the successful completion. So that was one of the perfect infomercials on so many different levels, even with the mascot that we can't really get rid of all the time. Thanks.